Hi Submarine friends. Well, my diesel submarine engine compartment is pretty much finished. Just needs some sound deadening and some paint, and Bob's your uncle. I made the hinges on my lathe this morning. The door works beautifully, opens and closes really nice. This bolt is welded on just because I have a really sore back and I don't want to lift the door up and down, so I use my chain hoist. Anyways, I need stuff to think about when I'm at work loading dump trucks with my excavator because it's super boring. So what I'm thinking about now is the toilet situation in my submarine. I'm planning to make trips that are hundreds of miles round trip, and so I could be out there for days on end. So I need a toilet in the submarine. I don't like the composting toilet. They're probably really good, but I don't want a stinky situation. I don't know how good they are for that. I don't want to just pump it overboard. I have one of those toilets already in my cabin cruiser boat, which is a donor for parts. So that's a super compact toilet with a little hand pump and you pump it overboard. I don't want to pump overboard. So that leaves me with an incinerating toilet. So I've been Googling around today looking at incinerating toilets. Boy, they are slick. $5,700 though. So I don't want to spend $5,700 on a toilet. So what I'm thinking is, if I can build a submarine, I can build a toilet. So I'm thinking about using the marine toilet, which is a porcelain toilet, and putting in a stainless steel catch basin inside this toilet, and then an electric heating element to incinerate the contents. So maybe somebody has some better ideas on this. I mean, I literally just started thinking about it. So my brain needs time to chew on these things. So I need to make it so that it's sealed, and I can have a discharge vent either coupled into the exhaust stack or the air intake stack. I can put a fan on it to blow the discharge smell out while it's incinerating. And when it's discharging the air, it would be sucking air into the toilet space, which would be sealed, but obviously there's going to be little imperfections that will allow air in. But that's good because then it creates an airflow so the stink doesn't come out because it's being drawn out. I could also draw the air out using engine suction. So when the engine is running, the suction goes through the chamber where the toilet is and it draws that. That could work. That could work really well, actually. But anyways, I need some ideas on building this incinerating toilet. So far I'm thinking stainless steel catchment bowl, like a stainless steel salad bowl will work, right? Just a small guy. A electric element from a stove, because I'll have an AC inverter on board, so I've got all the AC power I need. So, I'm limited to 1500 watts. So I could use a 1500 watt electric element to cook the material and turn it into ash. So I'm kind of liking this idea. For one, it's super environmental. Nothing goes into the water. It just gets incinerated. Perfect. And the ash amount that I see from these incinerating toilets is a really small amount. Like, it really cooks it down to nothing. So, there are electric incinerating toilets on the market. I didn't price those, but I'm sure they're around the same $5,000-6,000. So the concept works because it's being done. So again, if I can build a submarine, I can build a toilet. Come on, can't be that hard. So it's a fun thing to think about. And I have the space now because by removing this engine and putting it out into the water, I've gained a lot of real estate. So now I can move my batteries to a new location, and the space dedicated for batteries can now be for a toilet system. And I will simply switch to lithium phosphate batteries so I can have half the batteries a quarter of the weight and have twice the current. I mean, these batteries are phenomenal. I have them in another submarine. They're terrific. Anyways, let's get some ideas going about the incinerating toilet. Help me out here. Thanks. Ciao for now.